Time for divine shot, KJ events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with the clip. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variants, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feel me tripping in 10 books. As they cook my game plan, then my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that's the things we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We trace the logo windows, space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, looking at Knicks City drip. The city decks on the court, looking pretty legit. I stay true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. What's good, everybody? Knicks real talk. Pregame flame. We in the building. Knicks in the building. San Antonio Spurs tonight. We're gonna get it popping up in the game, pregame tonight, man. All that good stuff. But first and foremost, before I go no further, let me bring my partner in crime in the building, Shaw Powers, my brother. What's good?
Divine, salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Like Shaw says, salute to everybody in the chat. Everybody, my man Nixon Nice, CAA in the building always. Salute to my man Pudge. What's good, my brother?
Salute, Pudge.
And then salute to everybody out there, wherever you're streaming from. I hope y'all had a good day today. You're in here with us tonight. Knicks in the Garden at the world most famous arena tonight against Wembyamba and the San Antonio Spurs. The young phenomenon coming into Madison Square Garden in the Apple and see what he's going to do. So it's going to be a fun game tonight. I'm really getting to it. Look forward to that. Knicks got a chance to get back to 500 tonight. Then have 3 days off because they don't play till Sunday. That'd be huge for these guys. RJ can heal a knee a little bit more before their next game, but we get back to 500 after playing a phenomenal basketball game the other night against the Clippers. Man, we get into all that, but Shaw Powell, I like the way it went down from beginning to end. I'm happy where we at. You know, we kind of took our bumps and bruises a little bit coming through the beginning of the season, but it look like we about to hit a stride right now. We got a chance to make up some ground and get over 500 in the next 3 games because I think they're all winnable games. So I really want to see the Knicks go out there tonight and beat their opponents that they got to beat. Then they got Charlotte and then whoever after them. So we should be able to capitalize off this thing, not taking it away from the other teams that they got to play, but we at home and we got a chance to get our home court dominant back if we can win these next 3 games. So it should be fun. But starting tonight, like I said, San Antonio, nice young team, you know, got the young phenom in there, like I said, 7'4". Cat can do everything inside, outside. He just got it going on for himself. He's just going to be one of them pillars in this league for a while if he stay healthy. So, you know, we got to battle that cat tonight, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a fun game. Let's get it, New York.
Yeah, no question. The one thing we always talk about, Divine, you know, they're over 36% from three-point shot, over 43% from the field goal percentage, and over 79 to 82% at the free throw line is going to win you a lot of games. And that's exactly what the Knicks did. They executed their game plan perfectly, you know, to perfection. And we had a bounce back game from Randall. So, and we had RJ back. And we really see how RJ, and let me just say this real quick before, I'm sorry to get off topic so quick. RJ is coming in for Julius Randle at the power forward, man. If you watch I and Julius Randle be on the court at the same time. Josh Hart is playing small forward, and the substitution is at that 7-8 minute mark, and he's coming in with that second unit, and they look seamless. I like the way that second unit, as we talked about all year. But this team that's coming in tonight, Wembyamba, you know, big guy. He's been having some big games, scoring some big baskets, making some unbelievable shots. He's a phenom, like you said, Divine. 7'4". He's a freak of nature. He could drive, like you said, drive inside. He could post inside. He could shoot a short jumper. He could shoot the 3, and he could dribble. You know what I mean? And he plays astounding defense. I think I forgot what his blocks was. I think the last game was like 4 or 5 blocks in like 2 minutes. The guy is a phenom. Something crazy like that. He's like a phenom. So this is a game that the Knicks really have to pay attention to him. You know what I mean? If he goes off, we have to shut everybody else down. But first time being an NBA player and first time coming to Madison Square Garden. And you know what happens sometimes when big name players come to Madison Square Garden, and he is going to be a big name player. They're already equating him to Wilt Chamberlain already. I mean, the way he's going to be rebounding the basketball and scoring the basketball and being dominant, 10 blocks a game and all this stuff like Chamberlain. You know, they equated him close to what Chamberlain could have done. This is a big game for the Knicks, and if the Knicks come out on all with all cylinders firing, I have no doubt that the Knicks is going to handle it. It's going to be a big matchup. I can't wait till you get to the matchups tonight, Divine.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, hey man, I agree with everything you said right there. That young man definitely got it going on. He, like you said, he's just a freak in nature, and then, he's talented. Uber talented, uber talented. So and for a man to be that, he's like, another tier or two over Porzingis. You know what I mean? With that 7-4, with that 7-4 ability to do the things they could do with a basketball, except for Porzingis can't do the things that boy could put on the floor. Post up like crazy, but I'm not saying KP could have did it, but this guy look like he gonna be crazy nice. So let's hope that the kid have a good career, but not against the Knicks. So let's hope he get out there and have a stellar career in the NBA, but not against the New York Knicks. But Shaw Powers, just to piggyback off of let's go right quick, get into the recap from the last game, my man. Listen, that to New York Knicks you want to see right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put that out there, and I can't say it enough. That game the other night, because we don't do the post games, not now. We starting pretty soon. We're gonna do the review. Soon.
We're coming.
But our post game today from the Clippers game, which is the recap, it's a wrap. Let me tell y'all something. If the Knicks play like that, Shaw Powell, I'm gonna tell you what's interesting. Me and you talked about it all the past year. It's so dope when you got three guys. Like if one don't have a good game, the other two can. You know what I mean?
Right.
They had the same
and intangibles.
Yeah, they had the same formula last year. Like one night it might be RJ to Randall, or one night it might be Brunson to Randall, or one night it might be Brunson to RJ. But it's so nice to see that you got three guys on your floor. After knowing the other night, my man dropped 45, against the Bucks. So being that he didn't need to get a pop because the other two main cats had a pop in the part of the big three. RJ is starting to come into another level in this year, man. I think that a lot of that Canada stuff helped him out a great deal, playing in the FIBA World Cup and all that. It's carrying over, man. And that young man is in a good rhythm right now. And he playing good ball for the Knicks, and that body's starting to grow. And I try to tell everybody when RJ get about 25, he's gonna have a body like LeBron. I said that the first day RJ came in the league, he's gonna wind up with a body like LeBron. I'm not saying he's gonna be LeBron. I'm talking about his physical gifts. He's gonna be a big dude, man. He's still only 23. So give that cat another 4 years. He's gonna be RJ gonna be he gonna be looking like LeBron pretty much look. And and if his game keep developing, it's gonna be a good sight to see, because I really do agree that this man having it going on this year, and what a good game for Julius Randle. It's the Julius Randle that we all know, man. That's why I didn't get caught up in the Julius Randle stuff too much. It's just the man coming off with an injury, couldn't work out in the offseason the way he needed to, and he had to catch up to himself. But he caught up to himself the other night, and that's Julius Randle, the same cat that gave us 25, 10, and 5 over the last couple of years. So with them two coming together the way they did, him and RJ, and the rest of the team playing good, they gave it to the Clippers, Shaw Powers. They gave it to them boys. And when you could beat a team like that by 14, whatever, and on your home court, and you got 4 premier players there, none of them scored over 20. That defense was legit the other night.
Number one in the league.
Right.
Number one in the league.
Enzo, Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, RJ and them, and you can get Randall the foul too, because he did play some defense the other night. So if that defense come like that, and we hit these shots that you're always talking about, watch out for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to tell you, them stats the other night, 49% from the floor, almost 50% from the floor. 46% from the floor, almost 50%. 38 from downtown, 94 from the charity stripe with 48 rebound, 18 offensive rebound, 30 defense rebound, 28 assists. If the New York Knicks play like that the rest of the year, it is game on with that defense. For real. The mic is yours, my brother.
Yeah, listen, we talk about it, and we talk about the second unit. I don't even want to harp too much on the starting unit. it is the second unit that's starting to play together. IQ, it seems like, and maybe it's just me because I watch the game more than once or something like that. But IQ sometimes comes down, and he is the point guard. DiVincenzo comes down sometimes, and he is the point guard, and he orchestrates just like IQ orchestrates. And if these two guys can get that togetherness like they did the last game, you see how they was passing the ball to each other and they knocking down shots and stuff like that. That is going to be a terror on any second unit defense that's in the league. You know what I mean? These two guys together, iHeart and DiVincenzo, he's starting to find his shot. He's starting to shoot the basketball. He's knocking off the rust, DiVincenzo. And IQ is just playing great basketball right now. You know what I mean? He is playing he's not scoring as much yet, but he is assisting the basketball. He is rebounding the basketball at high, the minutes that he gets in here with the production that he's putting out is phenomenal. You know what I mean? And that's what we wait for. The starting unit, I'm glad RJ is back. RJ looks like he's, like you said, he's filling out and he's driving the basketball to the hole. Randall is doing his thing. Brunson had an off game. Brunson still is, he had one or two pretty decent games, but a couple of his games have been a lot of shots, high field goal percentage. Low free field goal percentage, in his shots, but he's still our guy. And listen, Grimes is in that position for a certain reason. I one time I thought, oh, maybe that I want to keep that second unit together. I do not want DiVincenzo in the starting unit. I do not want iHeart in the starting unit. I want Grimes in the starting unit to play that stellar defense and every so often knock down a three-point shot. I hope he can knock down a couple more three-point shots so he can get closer to 12, 15 points for this season. With that being said, I'm happy with what the Knicks produce. If we get anything like that, over 30, over 36 from the three-point line, over 80% from the free throw line, and what's the one I'm missing? And over 36% from the three-point line. What did I miss? 36 from the free throw line.
Over 36 from the three-point line.
Oh, and the field goal percentage. Sorry, 43 from the field goal percentage. And we're gonna win. We're gonna win a lot of games this year. We rebound the basketball and then we get to the line a lot.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Chris, sis, what's good? Peace to the God, Allah, wife, what's good? NYC B-Ball 08. My man, what's going on with you, my man? Knicks tonight, CAA affiliate, my boy Pudge, what's good? Salute to everybody out there, man. Let me tell you something. I'm going to piggyback off of Chris and Allah, wife. Mitchell Robinson is a demon, ladies and gentlemen. That's scary. That's scary.
For real.
He got to stay healthy. If he stay healthy, it's going to be a problem out there. That defense is legit with him back there. He playing some outstanding basketball, man. It's a lot of things that we may notice, but a lot of it that's going unnoticed. This guy is like...
I got to come back on.
Yeah, reflecting the ball in the lane, stopping penetrations, making people think about, going down there or not. And now he's starting to back. He getting the alley-oops. I think they're going to start looking for this man. Let me tell you something. This brother is playing defense player of the year type basketball for the New York Knicks. That's not no hyperbole. He is literally playing on a high level. A high level. He got to be one of the top 10 defenders in the league right now. You know what I mean? He is playing some outstanding basketball, man. I hope he can keep it up, and I hope he stays healthy. And if he stays healthy, man, it's going to be something. Yeah, real talk, Chris. I agree with you 100% on that, man. It is going to be a beast in the East, man, this year because he's literally making teams do one thing: shoot jump shots. You know what I mean?
Devon, talk about it, Devon, because that's what I came back on.
He's making teams shoot jump shots. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so now our defense know that. Now we can key on now the Knicks can guard that three-point line a little bit more because Mitchell Robinson is covering a lot of area in there, man. With Scott Powers, when I see when he stretches his arms out, I'm like, this kid look like he got the touch from three-point line. The three-point line, his arms so long, and he's getting down there, deflective passes, clogging the lane. It's just all good, man. So salute to Mitchell Robinson, man. If he stay like this the rest of the year, Shaw Powers. Look at what he did against Milwaukee. Granted, my man was shooting threes from out there. We give him that, but He been playing some dominant basketball against some dominant dudes, and he shut them boys down. Nobody on the Clipper team the other night, out of all they said, nobody had 20 points. That's how good the Knicks defense was the other night. None of them had 20 points. And they would make a Paul George shooter from out there. You know, he can go down and dunk. Kawhi Leonard probably had one dunk down there, one little layup. But Mitch Robinson wasn't letting no cats come down there. Even Russell Westbrook, much as aggressive as he is, and much as he liked to penetrate, he wasn't even getting to the rack with that boy down there the other night. So salute to Mitchell Robinson. I can't say enough about the way that young man playing, man. Longest tenure Knick, and he really showing improvement right now.
I'm just gonna say ditto. Exactly what you said, Devon. The guy is an intimidator. He is starting to play some of the best basketball that I've seen Mitchell Robinson play for coming into the league as a second round pick. He is awesome right now. The whole season he has just been awesome. And what he does is he intimidates. I joke around when we say this sometimes that I want Mitch to have 13, 14, and 2.5 blocks, but about 7 almost blocks. That's exactly what he does. Those almost blocks. People are not coming into the lane that frequent when he's on the court. They'll test iHeart a little bit. You know what I mean? And iHeart ain't no punk either. He'll jump with you. He will block his shot. He may get dunked on, but he'll block. But people ain't trying to physically just go down there and just like jump from the baseline on Mitchell Robinson. And it's all, Mitchell Robinson, another reason why Mitch doesn't get as many blocks this year is because a lot of teams are shooting 3-pointers against us. And when they do, when he looks like he could have blocked, when he looks like he's out of space, is he's helping for someone else. He comes from the backside to help someone when they penetrate. And usually their center is trying to block Mitchell Robinson out from getting there. So that's why he looks late some of the time when he can't get to the ball. But that's the only reason, because straight up, if Mitchell Robinson was on that left wing or that right wing right by the free throw line, on the line, you seen the last game. Like you said, his arms, his shoulders, his neck, his shoulders is all the way. This guy, knock on wood, him staying healthy this year will be a big contribute. Him being healthy will contribute for us to get closer to that 50 wins that we're fiending to get to this
year. Yeah, real talk, man. We had to get into the recap, like I said, man, because that was a good game, and that was a New York Knicks, New York City gritty committee style of basketball game. Listen, you talking about Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden, and you talking about Russell Westbrook. And that's a lot of firepower, you know what I mean? And you got Bones Holland on the guy. Granted, they didn't have Terrence Mann and all them guys. I get that. But they strong. And even my man Norman Powell. So to beat a team like that, man, that's a uber talented team. Let me tell you something. Just because the Knicks beat them, ladies and gentlemen, the LA Clippers is going to be a problem out there. And let me put that out there. Once they get that machine rolling together with James Harden and all them guys, all of them on the same page, that's going to be a dangerous team to play. But it's so happy. We caught them at the right time, but the way we came and played was the way New York Knicks basketball was. They held them under 100. Hey, check it out. Hey, Sean Powell, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I had picked 108 to 100. So if I were to give the Clippers 3 of them Knicks points, it would have been a 108 to 100. So we scored 111.97. I wish 3 of those points would have went on the other side. I would have had a perfect score that night on our predictions. But anyway, man, I just wanted to have some fun with that. But on a real note, though, these guys are ready to play, man. They starting to get into their rhythm. They starting to get into sync. And I'm happy to see that, man, because that defense is special. Defense, Shinzo and them guys, Josh Hart, Emmanuel quickly them. That's and I Hart too. That's a tough defense team to play in that second half.
Man,
that's
coming back on for that.
Yeah, that second unit is scrappy, bro. They like bloodhound. They just hounding. I'm loving the way they playing. So they just got to keep this basketball going. And like I said, that we probably, no doubt in my mind, we should have won the Milwaukee game. We gave that away. We just gave that one away.
Boston too.
Yeah, right. So that's just telling me these cats on a mission. And they said it. RJ and Randall them said all season. Listen, they know what they out here for. They know what they trying to do. And I love this mentality about them. Just like sometimes we might get down on them, but they don't get down on themselves. They know it's a long season. They know we just got to get all the kinks in the armor out and all that good stuff and critique of certain things because we just started the season. But now after that game, you can see where they're going with this thing, though. Even though they lost them games they should have won, but you could see what this team is made of. They took Boston to the wire. They took every team they played to the wire, and they should have beat a lot of them. The teams didn't beat the Knicks. Knicks beat themselves with the free throw shooting and blah, 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 whatever the case may be, any other variable that might have caused them to lose that day. They beat themselves. So I do think if this team stay grinding like they is, let's hope they don't have a lapse tonight and just go out there and play 110% and go out and just beat these young men because the young men ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? They got all the game tonight. So they got to go out there and just go ahead and play against you guys. But I'm intrigued, Shop Howard. I'm really happy that our team is starting to play, man. I knew it would. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? We know what this team made. They went to the second round of the playoffs last year. So I wasn't expecting nothing different this year. You know what I mean? So, but they showed me that game against the Clippers. And I think we said the stream before that, Milwaukee, we just want to see them compete against these guys. That's what we said. If they lose a game in 5, we want to see them compete. And they did, both of them. You know, they competed. They lost to Milwaukee by, at the end of the game, but they competed real well. In this game, I said, we just want to see them if they lose, at least compete. They went beyond that. They bust these boys' butt, man. That was a good litmus test for the Knicks beating the boys the way they did the other day. And I'm happy about that. And salute to Julius Randle for breaking out, doing what you're doing. Salute to RJ Barrett coming off the 2-day hiatus and coming out there dropping it. RJ killing them, man. I don't know what to say. Quentin Grimes went back the different way the other day. He just got to get his consistency. I wish he could have had the game he had in Milwaukee, but granted, we didn't need him because we still won 111-97. So I want to see that guy get his consistency. And if he get consistent, then and this team playing the way they play, it's game on. It's game on. We compete against anybody. We beat them, I don't know, but we're going to compete against them. And right now, this team can compete against any team in the NBA. They are rock solid, for real.
Yeah, I mean, if Quentin Grimes, finds a way on this, and I'm not taking anything away from Quentin Grimes. You know what Quentin Grimes did last game? He locked Harden down. He kept him. He played. He made him play less than his average. And right. whoever he played defense on, he made them play less than their average. And he didn't score a lot of baskets, but we didn't need him to score a lot of baskets. Want to know why? Josh Hart scored 10, 12 points. DiVincenzo scored 8, 10, 12 points. IQ scored 8, 10, 12 points. That's almost 30 point. That's almost 30 points, 30-something points in your second unit. iHeart had about 6 or 8 points. That's almost 40 points in your second unit. Running with RJ Barrett that scored, 26. What he scored? He was second high, 25, 26 points. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That in the second unit with those guys, he must have scored about 12 points. And the team runs good with him on that second unit. And that second unit is something to watch out for. I watched, maybe like I said, I watched too much, but I noticed when Brunson has the ball. When IQ has the ball in his hand. And he's going to set somebody up. Everybody's still moving. When DiVincenzo had the ball in his hand and he's trying to set somebody up, everybody's still moving. When either one of those guys give the ball up or Josh Hart comes off of that stagger screen that they do and give it to RJ, everybody clears out. RJ gets the ball and everybody clears out and goes to their position, goes to their corner for just in case if he got to throw the pass out. So that is awesome. And kudos to Tom Thibodeau. He is implementing people in at the correct times. We get on. I was getting on him a whole lot about him and his substitutions. But right now, even in the losses, he has played some good substitution games, and he tries to win the game every game. So salute to the Knicks and what they're doing.
Yeah, real talk. Ron, what's good, my man? Still Knicks fan in the band in the building. My man, salute, what's good? My man, Ron, salute to John as well. My brother, salute to you guys, man. Real talk. Hey, Chris, Anytime y'all want to, if y'all want to, how about just throw a thumb? Like I said, y'all welcome. Just throw a thumb to let me know that you want to get in. I will then I will send a link out there. I just don't send it out just to throw it out there. But if y'all ever want to kill it, just throw the thumb in there. That's all like that. Now I'll pop it in there for you. I appreciate that. I just don't want you to think that, you welcome up here. You gotta come up here and do your thing, man. But let's listen. We're gonna start get into this Wembanyama thing. Let's get and do the itinerary for the day's game. Then we get back into everything else, man, and we'll keep it moving like that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, tonight, New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs, Wembanyama going to make his debut in MSG, in Madison Square Garden. The young phenom going to go in there and do what he do, man. Excited to have that young man in the league. It's always good to see fresh new talent coming in. Zion came in, now he's coming in, and so on and so on. So the Knicks going to be looking forward to playing this guy tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy get down. Very talented dude, uber talented, might I say. Got game for 7-4, could do a lot of things, with a basketball, and so I'm happy for the Spurs they got him. But when he played the Knicks, I couldn't care less. We need to shut him down. But we got the Knicks at MSG tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in the Mecca, 7:30, San Antonio Spurs, New York Knicks. We're going to get it popping. I mean, that should be a good game. Obviously, let's get into the starting lineups and all that good stuff, and all that good stuff. And for the New York Knicks tonight, we go with the same usual suspects. Julius Randle, great game the other night. Brunson, RJ, great game the other night. Quentin Grimes and the block nest monster Mitchell Robinson going to be in the middle doing what he's been doing all year on that defense player of the year level so far. So let's get it. For the San Antonio Spurs, they rolling out Shohan, Wembanyama, Zach Collins, Branham, and T. Jones. Because for that reason why that lineup is like that, I'll tell you in a minute. Obviously, the New York Knicks have no injuries to report tonight. That's pretty awesome. They're pretty injury-free tonight. So that's good to go. For the San Antonio Spurs, that's why the lineup that's in there tonight. These are two guys, two of their best players behind Wembanyama. Devin Vassell was out. He just signed the extension this year. Well deserved. As a young man get down out of Florida State. Now, Keelan Johnson, you know what he could do with a basketball. He was day to day. I don't know if he played tonight, but he will be out tonight. He might be out tonight. So they missing two of their starters. So that's why I'm hoping the Knicks can go there with all that energy we have and the firepower we have, kind of get these boys out of here early. But that's the injury report, ladies and gentlemen, for the San Antonio Spurs. And like for the key matchup tonight, Shaw Powell, we've been talking about this right here. Not too much. I think they will throw Mitchell Robinson on Wembanyama because of that situation. But he might have to play Randall on defense though. But because Zach Collins is their center, and he can really. I like Zach. I always wanted Zach Collins in the Knicks uniform. He's that I-Heart type player. You know what I mean? He really is. He just had an injury-plagued career so far and really kept him from blossoming the way he wanted to. But I like Zach Collins, but he probably go up against Julius Randle, RJ and Shohan, and I think that should be some good matchup there. There's going to be a matchup of the bigs tonight to me. So I don't think that it's going to be too much of a lot of guard play that we have to worry about. But this is because the matchup with them two big boys up in the front. If it go down like that, Mitch got to be able to maintain that guy's when he got a lot of agility. His agility for a big man, Mitch gonna have to be careful with that, and he can stretch the floor as well. And sometimes Mitch have fits with guys out there. But other than that, I like the match with Shaw Powell. I think we still got advantage with Randall and Collins. And I think RJ and Shohan, a nice young man, but RJ Barrett is I think just a step above him. So I like them matchups right there. Anyone that you think that I didn't put up there, you might, but I think it would be my key matchups tonight because if you shut Wembanyama down or slow him down, I think we walk out of there with a W with no problem. And that's why I got a key to the game.
Yeah, these matchups are just Collins against Randall. Let's see what happens. I think Randall's gonna hopefully he continue his ways. Shoham against RJ. Shoham is a defensive specialist. He hasn't really scored too many points, but he can play some really good defense and get out there and rebound the basketball. Let's see what he can do against RJ Barrett in that bully ball. He's a bigger guy than usually. He's about 6'7", 6'8". He's a big dude, But let's see what happens. And the matchup I'm waiting to see is Wembanyama and Mitchell Robinson. Let's see if Mitchell Robinson can continue to have his stellar performances and stuff. And this is a big game. And Wembanyama ain't gonna be in there rebounding too many basketballs with them big shoulders that Mitch got. Mitch know how to throw that body. Mitch is a seasoned veteran. Wembanyama is a freshman. He's going up against a real center, Wembanyama, Mitch. Mitch has to watch out for him on the 3-point land because he can play, but Mitch can play defense with his back to the basket, and he's not going to he plays in front of you defense. So you're not going to just blow by Mitchell Robinson. And if you do, you have to watch out for that left hand because he'll block your shot. So, it's going to be a good matchup to watch that tonight whenever they match up against each other. I mean, one thing Mitch has to worry about is this guy shooting 3-point shots. This guy's water from 3-point shots. He can shoot those. But aside from that, the down low game, I don't think Wembanyama is going to be ready for Mitchell Robinson yet. I don't want to say not ready for him because this guy is a freak. But what I'm saying is that Mitch is going to show him some things tonight about the boxing out, about how to rebound the basketball, get aggressive with the offensive rebounds. And, let's see if Mitch can have another stellar game like he had the last one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I seen that boy get KD in the Suns 38.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is he's a very intriguing player. Very intriguing. Man, wait till his body catch up with him. I mean, think about it. Man, get this cat another 4 years. I mean, once his body catch up with him, it's gonna be it's like a machine out there, man, with his skill set. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, he got a lot of skills. He had game like KP, but more stuff than KP. But he got game like KP from out there. You know what I mean? He got out there. He got some weird, nice little awkward shots around the rim and everything like that. His hook shots. He got all type of shit in his arsenal. So he's gonna be in something to play, man. But tonight, I know what we got, though. We got a gritty defense out there, man. So we got to bring it to that young man tonight and put the body on him. That's how you got to control that with body and speed. So the minute he go to put that ball on the floor, you want to see Senzo, you want to see Josh Hart running. Soon he go to dribble that ball, y'all got to go at him. You know what I mean? Make us take that ball, pick that ball up. You know what I mean? I think so we got to be around, have quick hands tonight, I would say. So when soon he get that ball, if he drop that ball anywhere below his chest or waist, I won't see anybody snatching at it. You know what I mean? You got to try to steal that ball because if you get it up here, it's pretty much ain't too much you can do. 7'4" with a wingspan like him, you're going to have to be able to jump 10 foot to get the ball. So think about it. So and if he jump shoot with it, you got a 7'4" guy with a 3-foot wingspan probably, and he jump shoot. That means you got to then jump 11 feet to even get to the ball once he release it. Because he's going to be about a foot off the ground when he jump. So, anytime that when he put that ball on the floor, the Knicks got to go at that. They got to get some steals around him. Strip him if you have to, because they ain't going to be able to do too much with him when that ball get above his head. So, and that's why it's going to be prevalent that Mitchell Robinson and them just stay focused. You know what I mean? Body him up a little bit. Just body him up, put some weight on him, because ain't too much you're going to do with that. But Mitch going to bang with the best of them, man. But what is interesting to me, Shot Powers, he's got a skinny frame, but he's not weak. He's skinny. Right. He's skinny, but he's not weak, though. You know what I mean? So, and I think he got one of the best coaches, one of the greatest coaches of all time, in the top 5, in my opinion, or 6, whatever, and that's coaching him. And you know what I mean? So, he's going to be a handful, man. And I see why Pop sticked around. Grandpa, because then I'm retired 3 years ago. He's like, nah, I got to coach this young man. So let's see how it goes, man. But I think it's going to be a fun matchup tonight. His debut in MSG. But I'm looking for the Knicks to go out there and do what they did the other day, man. Play some defense like you played the other night against the Clippers. Them other guys I'm not too much worried about, not to disrespect them, but ain't none of them guys on that team that's starting tonight on the Knicks level. You know what I mean? Not on our starting 5 level, but you can't sleep on that though. You know what I mean? Obviously, without Devin Vessel and Johnson, you can't sleep on these other guys. They might come out there in MSG and act like they out there putting on a performance on Broadway and not. Right. So hopefully we be right tonight. We play with a lot of aggressive, a lot of intensity, and don't take it for granted. Just go out there and do what we do. Get these guys out there. We don't play the Sunday. We are Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's good for the Knicks. They get to recoup a little bit, get a practice day in, because in the season you don't get it. So let's see how it goes. I think it's gonna be fun tonight, man. But I'm looking forward to the matchup, and let's hope we can get to 500 tonight.
Yeah, we all cylinders fire. You know what I mean? That second unit has to really get out there and dominate. They really don't have a point guard tonight, so we got to really get out there and pressure the defense. Right now, the Knicks are, if I'm not mistaken, number 1 in defense so far over 7 games. I mean, they're number 1 in defense right now. They're top 5 in rebounding. You know what I mean? They get to the line a lot. You know what I mean? And their points, they're keeping teams under 100 points. Like out of the 7 games, I think 6 games they kept teams under 100 points. They may have lost the games, some of those games, but they have kept teams under 100 points, and that is major. You know what I mean? So they continue to play the stellar defense that they're doing. I have no worries about what the Knicks do. I think we're always going to have to watch out for what man is going to pop off for tonight. You know what I mean? Is it going to be Grimes tonight? Is it going to be Brunson tonight? Is it going to be RJ tonight? Who's gonna pop off tonight? And that's what I'm waiting to see tonight. You know what I mean? The last game, IQ and DiVincenzo played great defense. I mean, and they played beautiful basketball, you know, making shots, passing, assisting the basketball, making sure people get into the ball. I mean, you know, so I'm just hopeful to see what we've seen the last game. And if we do anything similar to that, I believe we'll have a win tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, Chris, I'm on with that with you tonight, Chris. I say that I think tonight is Grimes and Brunson because of that front line that they have with Zach Collins and Shohan and Wembanyama. They ain't gonna be that easy to score down in the paint. You know, I'm into my forward shooting in the mid-range game because them cats play good defense. They're pretty solid for us. They height, they skill set. Zach Collins is a real underrated ball player, ladies and gentlemen. He's a good player down there. Shohan, the reason why they came out of Bell and got him for what he do. So I think tonight, you know, I think we can take advantage of Ty Jones and them. You know what I mean? I think Jalen Brunson should drop 45 tonight, probably. You know what I mean? Because I think with Ty Jones and these guys and Matt, excuse me, what's his name, Mabram, whatever his name is. I think we can exploit them guys tonight. And RJ and them guys up there, they gonna get there, but it'll be pretty tough. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hey, Kerry, what's good, my man? Kerry Cox, salute to you, my brother. Salute. Thank you for coming in. Real talk. Yeah, I can see that as well, Kerry. IQ might pop tonight. You know, he's been playing some good ball for this year. So you know that's what, like I said, I think the guard play tonight might be interesting due to the fact we playing a big front lineup in a sense. And you got shot blockers down there. So I think our 3-ball game should hopefully be on tonight. Or we could stretch some guys out a little bit. If Randall or RJ knocked out some threes, then it's a different story because now they got to come out on the perimeter tonight. But if that's not the case, I do think guys like Quickly, Grimes, Brunson, Shinzo, I think them guys get a pop tonight. That's my theory just because I think it's a tall game. It's a linky game tonight, a lengthy game with the height out there. Let's see if the Knicks can knock down some outside shots tonight, man. They do that, then I think it'd be a pretty much simple win. But you never know. Like I said, dog, you know, don't take nobody for granted. You know what I mean? You got to go and play who in front of you, and I think they do that tonight. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an outstanding game. I know it's going to be a buzzing in the Garden. You know, like I said, the whole city coming to see that boy get down. You know what I mean? And I don't blame him because I'm looking forward to it too. But you know, I don't want him to go out there and go crazy and beat the Knicks. Knicks need to get this W, ladies and gentlemen, get to 500. And get ready to have this nice 3-day stretch where they don't have to go out there and compete against nobody till Sunday on the back-to-back, and then we go and take it from there. But the Knicks got a chance to come out this home stretch 6-4. They keep playing the way they playing against the Clippers. So I'm literally looking forward to that too, man. But before I go any further, salute to everybody in the chat. Kerry Cox, thank you for coming in, my man. Real talk, salute. You know how we do. D. Ross, Johnny Davis, what's good? Chris been holding it down in the chat for us all night. Chris and a lot wide. Holding that chat down. Thank y'all so much. Johnny Davis, like I said, salute. Knicks won today. Salute to you as well and everybody. Thank you, Ron, for coming in. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. You know, that's where it's at. And they always keep this Knicks show popping over here. So y'all make sure y'all hit that button. Don't cost you nothing. Stop fronting. Let's get it. You know, Knicks down there in the Garden tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wembanyama is in the building. Let's go out there and see what we could do. And like Johnny Davis said, no pity. Like, facts. We don't care who you are. If you playing a bunch of 8th graders, give them the smoke. Give them the smoke. I don't give them in the 8th grade, the Knicks playing to give them the smoke, man. So they got to go there and take the boys out, Johnny Davis. But yeah, Shop Power, it's going to be a fun game tonight, especially if the Knicks on their winning ways and playing the way they play. We should have a good game tonight.
Yeah, I'm you know, my assumption is that they come out and they play another good game tonight. You know what I mean? The defense should be there tonight. And we will find a way to find who's going to be the hot shooter tonight, I believe. If it's Brunson and RJ, if it's RJ and Randall, if it's Randall and Brunson, you know, in that starting unit, you know what I mean? If it's Grimes and RJ and Brunson, if it's Mitch getting down there scoring 13 points, there's so many ways that they can matriculate the way they can win tonight. And I'm hoping that they figure out who has the hot hand and keep facilitating through that hot hand. They've been doing that pretty frequently and, play the stellar defense and also hit your shots. 36 from anything over 36 from 3, anything over 43 from the field goal percentage, and anything over 80% from the free throw line. You know what I mean? Control the pace, grab some rebounds, and we should have an easy win tonight.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with you 100% there, man. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We just need to get this one, try to get this victory, and then get it, take a couple of days off. And I think that's what we're aiming for. But overall, D. Ross did put that out the other day. Hey, D. Ross, I hate to tell you, brother, you might be on to something, because I really think these next 3 games is winnable. And you put that out there, and you actually put that out there on the Clippers segment the past game. So I'm not mad at you, D. Ross, because we win tonight, and we can take care of the next 2 games at home against the Hornets. I think the Hornets, and I find out who the other team is. I apologize for that. But we can take care of the next couple of games, the Hornets and all those guys, then I think we'd be good to go. So the Hornets, and we got the Celtics actually in Boston. So if we can really get this game tonight and then get that one Sunday, then we got Boston on Monday. So it's going to be tough, but I think it's doable. I think the way this team played there tonight, I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. That's real talk. I ain't scared. I don't think the Knicks should fear anything after what they did the other night against the Clippers. So they just played all around great basketball, and that's what I've been looking for. I've been waiting for. I just knew it was going to come eventually, but that's what I wanted to see against a high-powered team like that. They went out there and gave them boys something to think about. So salute to the New York Knicks on that victory over the Clippers, man, because they were getting it. And salute to everybody in the chat as well, man. Y'all cats got it going on in there, real talk. And Cass and Sister Chris got it popping up in there. We appreciate that. Kerry Cox said RJ 20 set 6-5, Randall 19 8-4, Brunson 17 7-4, Grimes IQ and Senzo eat tonight. That's good money right there, Kerry Cox. I take that. That 19 8-4. I take that all day, every day for Randall. That means that Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett getting theirs, and when he don't have it supremely that night. And that's what I liked about the other game the other night, because we had Brunson drop 45 the game before, so we didn't need him that night because RJ and Randall had it popping. Like I said earlier, I love these 3 guys because one can have an off night, the other 2 can get it popping, either one of them. And I think that's dangerous right there to me. When you got 3 guys in your lineup on any given night can give you 20, any one of them. So if one of them ain't going to give you 20 a night, you still got 2 of them to give you 20, no matter what combination it is. With that defense and Mitchell Robinson staying healthy and that bench, I don't got no problem with the Knicks going for that Eastern Conference final run. I don't. This team is good. They're good. And real talk. So let's hope they keep it up tonight and start tonight. D. Ross, we can get to 2-0, and we take it one step at a time. But I'm with you on that 7-0 run in progress. I ain't mad at you for that, my brother. Real talk. But yeah, Shot Power, it's going to be fun and electric up in the Garden tonight, man. Now I want to see the young man get down, but I just don't want him to win. I don't care if he drop 50 long, they lose. I don't have a problem with Wembanyama dropping Wilt Chamberlain numbers tonight. Long they lose the game. Because I want to see the Knicks keep doing what they're doing, hitting their stride, getting the rhythm ready to get ready for this, this first 10 games of the season, going into 20 games. We already at 7 games already. The season goes. Right. So we be at 8 games. So let's say by the 15th game, let's hope we over 500. We sit much better in the East. I think as every game we win, by this time next week, Knicks will be up 5th in the Eastern Conference. They were 11th at one time, but everybody's like a game or 2 away from each other. So I guarantee that once the Knicks get over 500, they'll be sitting up in the 6th spot already, whatever the case may be. So let's see how it goes, man. And I'm really looking forward to tonight. Mitchell Wembanyama, like you said, going to be a handful. But I think Mitch got to don't play with your hands tonight. Play with your body and your feet. Don't do too much, touching and grabbing on him when he shoot the ball. Like don't get in those silly fouls. He hasn't been doing it all year. Don't wait till tonight to do it against him. If the cat go up, you just playing the best you can. He's an uber talented phenom. So you're gonna expect him to get his points, but make it tough on him tonight and put some bodies on him, and let's see how it goes. Because he's gonna have to handle Randall too. But like I said, a young guy got length like that, man. He be blocking 3 like Mitch used to do in his rookie year. You know what I mean? He'd be up in the air with them joints. So we got something for him, Kerry. I think Mitch gonna come to play tonight, but the answer got his hand full though. Because that young kid, he take you out there, man. It's like, okay, he can put the ball on the floor and do anything with it. So, but I think our defense is playing so spectacular right now that I know we got something for him. Put like that. He ain't coming in the MSG to whoop our butt. I can tell you that right now. Because there's gonna be some mad hands in the cookie jar tonight. You know what I mean? They're gonna be scrapping out there, Shop Out, and I think they're gonna get it. Ted's he going up against one of the better coaches in the game, so he got to make sure his coach's game is on tonight. Because he's going up against Pop tonight. I don't care what Pop got, he gonna work with what he got. But He's gonna make sure his cats play hard tonight and they in the game. I think that's facts right there. So let's just hope that we maintain the best way we can, and let Tiz just do what your team do. The game tell you what to do, and that's how it goes. The way the game tell you what it's gonna do. If they playing good defense, that's what the game telling you. So you adapt. If they playing good on the offense, but that's what the game telling you that they playing good tonight on offense. So like Tibbs say, just read the game. If you got 3 guys on you, obviously that means you got a couple of guys open. Read the game, and the Knicks just got to read the game, and like Tibbs saying, and all that stuff will get eliminated, man. So if they double teaming you, you know what to do with the ball. Get rid of the ball. If you know whatever they boxing you out, you better find a way to get around them. So like I said, but I think these cats gonna get. I think the Knicks gonna give it to them tonight, though. Shot Powers. I think it's gonna be a wrap tonight.
Yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful too, and I think the Knicks are going to get out there and be real gritty tonight. I think they're going to try to carry over what they had the last game with some of the same percentages that they had the last game, and they're starting to get into the rhythm. They're starting to watch for each other. You're starting to see, like I said, IQ and DiVincenzo get acclimated together. You're starting to see iHeart pass that basketball to these guys making his assists. I mean, as soon as they really get, really in that trench together, you're going to start seeing iHeart averaging about 4 to 5 assists a night. The way that second unit moves that basketball, there's a lot of people that like to pass that basketball on that second unit. You see DiVincenzo passing it to iHeart. You see DiVincenzo passing it to Josh Hart. You see DiVincenzo passing it to IQ doing the same, passing it to DiVincenzo, iHeart, and J Hart. And they're starting to find each other where they're supposed to be. And if we can keep consistent in that second unit scoring with these 3 guys on the court, an average of 12 to 14 points per player, we're going to be a hard team to beat.
Yeah, real talk. NYCB ball. I was on that the other night. Maybe not in the sense of the money, but I was like, Josh Hart better start stepping up now because he's starting to give me some vibes right now. But I guess it's just all a part about getting in rhythm is early. But I see what you're saying with that, though. I was like, okay, Josh Hart, where you at? He played a good game the other night, finally. But I was getting worried about Josh Hart the way from what I was seeing the first 5 or 6 games. I'm glad that it's just a time and thing. He, like I said, he did play in the FIBA World Games too, ladies and gentlemen. It might affect guys like it might not affect Artie like it affect Jay Hart, because Jay Hart, the one who relies on energy. He runs a lot, and I think playing in that World Cup, see, Artie is not the one who relies on energy. So it not to run so it kind of helps him out. But I think guys like him and Brunson, I think it's kind of affected them just like it did Fournier the year before. Like, you can't play all that FIBA ball, and then a week later you go to training camp. Your legs is about to be burnt out. And I'm hoping that's what happened to Josh Hart, is that, and he relies on hustling. He's a hustle type of player. So I'm hoping that's the case. But you're right, though. It seemed that way because I was mad at Josh Hart for a couple of games. I'm like, yo, what's up, my man? Where that $18 million at? What you going to do with that? But let's hope that I hope it's only that NYCB ball. But he had me kind of tripping for a while. So, but I know Josh Hart, he'll come to play. Let's hope so. But yeah, man, it should be fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I watch you. They're right with that, man. Get a faster start, absolutely. I think it's gonna be. We got to go out there and get a fast start, like you said. If we knock down a 3-point shot, that changes that whole game for the Knicks tonight. And if they bombs away and they hitting them, and then I don't think San Antonio can do nothing with them. You know what I mean? Because that's just going to take Wembanyama them out the game in certain ways. But like I said, that guy, he uber talented. He can get out to the 3-point line and back, like a la Mitch in his rookie year. When Mitch was slim, skinny, 8 blocks in one game, blocking people's stuff at the foul line before Zion Williamson came in the league, doing that. Mitch was throwing people's stuff out in the stands from the 3-point line. So, but now that he's got a little bigger and he's more strength type play for Mitchell Robinson, he don't do it as much, though. He did one a couple of games ago where he blocked somebody 3-point shot. But that, that's what Wembanyama on. What I mean? He just like an uber talented dude, but we ain't worried about it. He got to come in MSG tonight. And I think the Knicks gonna be ready to play. Now I'm really excited about the game. In another half hour, we be getting there. We get out in about 10 minutes. We get up out of here. But so Shop Howard, I say all that to say that it should be fun. I'm really glad that we get to see him tonight. You know what I mean? And let's see what the cat can do. And let's see what the Spurs gonna do. But I just want to see our Knicks go out there and cross T's and dot I's on all the things that you talk about, the 3-point percentage, the charity strike percentage, shoot good percentage in the 2-point area, and keep playing defense. And I think we're good to go tonight.
Yeah, man. This is a big game for the Knicks. You know, we don't want this guy Wembanyama to come in here and you know, just stink up the garden. You know, I mean, we need to get some more consecutive games back to back at home. We got a couple of games at home. We need to win at home. So hopefully, you know, we get out there tonight. Like I said, control the pace, hit your free throws, grab some rebounds, try to shoot over 36% from the 3-point land, and I don't have you just pick the play that you think is going to be hot tonight. And I mean, we got 9 guys on the team, and all of them can turn it up all of them can turn it up. And I mean, all of them can get double-digit points and at any given time. So we cuddled that with a RJ and a Randall, or a Barrett and a Randall, or a Brunson and a RJ, or all 3 of those guys clicking at one time. We haven't seen that yet. All 3 of those guys click at the one time: Randall, Brunson, and RJ, plus the secondaries, the bench guys, you know, scoring about 15 points a night. That's 60 points plus another 45 points. That's 100 and something points right there, you know, between those 5 players. And if we get execution from Ihard, if we get execution from Grimes, you know what I mean, that's an extra one. If we get an extra execution from Mitchell Robinson in a double digit, 10, 12, 13 points, that's all adding to that 100-point score right there. You know what I mean? So we should be averaging by when we get real set about 114, 116 points a game. That's where I'm seeing this team in, with some stellar defense that's going to make it hard for every team out there.
Yeah. Make no mistake tonight, the Knicks going to blow these boys out. That's what I'm saying. I don't get me wrong. I know Wembanyama that do. I think the Knicks going to get them boys the business tonight. I just don't think they got enough for us. I just don't. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's all about Wembanyama right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can't lose Devin Vessel, and if Johnson don't play, and you take it away probably easy close to 40 points at your starting lineup, you know what I mean, and 40 points from your team, period. So I do think the Knicks get out there and get these boys the business tonight. Coach was good, my man. Coach, salute my brother. Salute the coach in the building with us. But I do think Knicks get these boys the business. But I'm super excited to see the Cat play tonight, though, if nothing else. I really want to see Wembanyama, get out there. You know, you see him from here and there, but you know him up against my New York Knicks defense, like D. Rod said. Tibbs D is on another level right now. Them boys playing some good, crazy defense. So that's what made me think that this game going to be a blowout tonight. Our defense is right now. Oh, he playing. Thank you, Nick. Oh, my God, that changed it a little bit. Appreciate that, Ron. Thank you for that, man. He said that announced Vessel is playing. Yeah, I thought he was going to be out for a while. So that helps him out a great deal, you know, because Vessel just one of them good young talent players. You know, like I said, come out of Florida State, got his extension. You know, I wanted him to be on the Knicks when he was in the draft. But I'm happy, you know, regardless of what happened. I did want Vessel, but he's a nice player, man. He got that coach, this my man, coach down there in Florida State. He got that pedigree in him. So you know they really looking to go. He looking to go do some things in the NBA, and the Spurs rewarded him with a extension, like $150-something million, I think. So salute to Devin Vessel. Thank you, Ron. We appreciate that. But yeah, I do think these guys going to come out here tonight and be happy to be playing in Madison Square Garden. But I do think that's not going to bode well at the end of the day. I just think the Knicks is too talented. Like I said, you can't beat 4 Hall of Famers and lose to one phenom in their team. You know, so I'm thinking that I hope it don't go that way. You don't beat the Clippers by 14, and then you let a young team like the Spurs, which they 3-4 though, and they did beat KD in them, but obviously Devin Booker and wasn't playing either. A couple of their major stars was out. But anyway, you can't take it for granted because it's a top coach team. But I expect the Knicks to beat these boys tonight, man. Get to 500, have a 3 days off rest, and get at it Sunday against the Charlotte Hornets. And we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be a fun game tonight. And I'm excited about the opportunity for the Knicks to get to 500 tonight. That's what I wanted to get. Once they get back to 500 high shot power, I'll be like it's 0-0. The season just started. Get to 500 to me, the season just started for the Knicks. And we'll take it for D. Ross got them going on a 7-0 run. So we'd be glad to get that second one under the belt tonight and take it from there. But it should be fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I know y'all excited. And all that good stuff. Salute to my brother Cash Out. Always good to see my man. Always good to see everybody. Salute to my man Cash Out. D. Ross, coach in the building with us. Ron, still a Knicks fan. The NBA report. All that good stuff. Know the ledge, everybody. My man Ron in the building in the chat. Ron, thank you for staying in here with us. always representing, man. We appreciate you. You know that. But yeah, man, NYC people, all peace to the God, Allah wide. Chris, thank you for coming in when you came in. We already know how we do. And everybody, man, Carrie Cox, salute to the chat. That's where it's at. But I'm really looking forward tonight, our guard, to get it popping. Let's see how it goes, shot power. Like I said, I'm going out there on the limb tonight. I'm going to say the Knicks 119 to 100. 119-100. Knicks blow these boys out. I just don't think they got enough. I just don't. I know they got the pedigree from coaching and all that. They ain't got enough. Not the way our boys played the other night. If they play like that, then I think we'll take away their best player tonight much as we can. I think they make it hard on Wembanyama and Vessel. If Johnson there, then that, them guys will score the ball. But I do think that Knicks go out there tonight and execute the game plan for Luke, man. And they go out there and win this thing. So I'm gonna go 119 to 100. And I think the Knicks will do prevail tonight. And I was close, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you take the 3 point from the Knicks 111, give it to the Clippers 97, I would have had a score the other night 108 to 100. Knicks scored 3 too many. They scored 3 too less. I should have tripped it over to the other side. But it was fun though. I was like, man, I'm gonna shot power. I'm like, I was right there close. It was fun, man. I was home tripping after the game, but it was all good though, man. But yeah, man, what you think, man? You ready to get out here and get it popping and watch these boys do their thing tonight?
Yeah, no question, man. I think it's going to be an interesting game tonight. I think it's going to be a semi scoring game. I think San Antonio will get over 100, but we beat them let's say 111 to 102. 111 to 102.
Okay.
I think we keep them close to under 100 points, but they just barely make it. Wembanyama just special. He may score 40 points tonight, but I think we shut the rest of the team down.
Yeah, real talk. L.I. White, I'm on the same page. I'm with that. I take that 99. I'm trying to be modest, but if we can keep on the 99, that's beautiful. Knowing that we kept the Clippers at 97, that would be awesome, man. Real talk, man. It was me being a little modest tonight. But I do want to take that under 99. I'm glad you got the truth for you to do that, man, because I think they might go out there and make it happen. That defense plays some good basketball. King Ribby, appreciate you, my man. Ron informed us as well that Vessel will be playing tonight. So that's good. You're in order to beat the best, you got to beat the best. So we want them at their best. So let's see what they're going to do tonight. And we get a pop from there. Carrie Cock got 113-101. Oh, that's a good score right there, man. I can see that as well. For real talk. Let's see how it goes. And coach said Monster Mitch averaging a higher offensive rebound rate than 17. Ain't that some crazy stuff right there, coach? Richard Robinson is playing it, man. He is playing some outstanding basketball for the New York Knicks. And Bagger James, what's good, my man? Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. And he said, bro, I got my own list of people who have been dissing RJ. Got cases coming from the bitches. I hear you, my brother. A lot of them been trying to put RJ down. But thank God we don't do it on this show. We stayed Nick all day. Our Star J is what our man. So that's a good thing. But I got you. I feel you on that one though. There are a lot of people who have been dissing RJ, thinking like this cat. I like, man, the young man, 23 years old, give him a chance to grow. I ain't too many 23-year-olds doing what RJ doing in the league. And he only gonna get better. So I'm with you on the RJ. We got my man back down here, my brother. But thank you for coming in. Johnny Davis won. What's that? Johnny Davis, you got 1188 Knicks. Do you mean 111 to 88? Because I think you're missing the one. But if so, I think that might where you might be at. Or redo it again, Johnny Davis, to let me know what you got out there. He said no prediction for NYC side just ain't been good at it. They ain't been putting it the way you want to do it. So I give NYC why he ain't put it out there. Yeah, I know this is just a fun thing we do. Knicks can go get blowed out. We still gonna pick them to win. So that's just how we get down, man. It's all good. When this team playing clicking on all cylinders, I expect the Knicks to win a lot of games, man. When they on and they popping, I expect the Knicks to go do it, man. They got a good coach team. They got good coach. They got good players. They got their organization is stacked the right way right now. They all locked in. You know what I mean? They out for something. Knicks trying to get something. Let's not forget. They still remember what happened the past season when they got bounced out the second round. You don't think they fight to get past that? These cats playing for something. This team once they start getting in sync, going to be a pretty tough team to beat, man. Like I said, we played a lot of these teams, and we kept them tight. We wasn't even in sync yet. You know what I mean? So let's hope they can keep it up. I hope we don't have no major injuries or nothing like that. I set us back. But RJ keep getting a pop. I'm glad to see Randall bounce back, which I knew he would. Ain't nobody worry about Randall. That's 25, 11, 10 and 5 all day, every day. So we ain't worried about Randall, but and we ain't worried about Brunson. My concern is I want to see Quentin Grimes get a little bit more consistent. That's big.
Just a little.
12
points.
Yeah, if I said in the off season, I said if Quentin Grimes and R.J. Barrett take another step, the New York Knicks will be one of the toughest teams to play in the NBA. If them two dudes take a step. So far, R.J. look like he's taking his. All we got to do is get Quentin Grimes, get consistent offense. I'm expecting even 15 a game from him.
Right. I'm trying to be modest.
I know. I feel you. I feel you. Man, you know what? I'm with you on that, Sean. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm like, and if he could do that, man, you talk about almost 100 points out of your starting five. You know what I mean? Average-wise. RJ 20, Randall 20, Brunson 20, Mitchell Robinson 10, him 15. That's 95, then 95, 85, 90 points. You know what I mean? So
that's 100. You gave the three highest scores on our team 20 points. That's 100. They scoring about 25 a night.
Right.
Randall's average is starting to creep up from that 13. It was 13 maybe last game. This game should have put him maybe closer to like 15, 16. I didn't see what his new average is for the season so far, but it has to win up from that 13 that was maybe a game or so behind. So he has to be closer to like 14, 15. You know what I mean? And with another game like he had the last game, another 25-point game, his season average will increase. You know, he'll be 18, 19, you know, by the weekend or something like that. If he have a good game tonight, he'll be 17, 18 points by it. So you figure 25, 25, 25, that's 75 points almost from your three starters if they're all clicking. Right. And then 15 points from Mitchell Robinson. That's 90 points right there. And if we get 12 points from Quentin Grimes, that's 102 points from your starting unit, not including those 15 points from the three guys in the second unit, and that 8 points from 6 to 8 points from Ahad. You know, we're looking at 100 and something points a game.
Yeah, they scored 116 last year. They probably could score 120 if they all clicking.
Yeah, they got a team that the way the team is put together now, you can see if one player is not making it, a player can step into his role. I mean, not his role, but step into scoring on the basketball. And the second unit, that's why I keep emphasizing that second unit, because if Josh Hart can continuously, if his average can be 12 points a night, if Quentin Grimes, if IQ can average 16, 17 points, and DiVincenzo can score 12, 13 points a night. Just those three guys. And I mean, that's almost 40 points from those three guys. 30, almost 40 points from those three guys in that second unit, not including if Ahad can get you 6 to 8 points. You know what I mean? That if all four of those guys could average 40 points a night with about 80 points from your starting unit, you're looking at about 120 points a night. You know what I mean? If everybody is on point, you know what I mean, right? If everybody hits their average.
Yeah, and I think for the season that will probably they'd be in a high echelon of scoring. Because like I said, they went out and got the pieces that they needed. You know, see now when people were complaining about, real quick, we're gonna get out of here. I just want to not complain, and I want to say complaining. I don't want to use the wrong word. Now you see the difference in Obi and Shinzo.
Yes,
it wasn't about
big time.
It wasn't just about the offense, ladies and gentlemen. The
defense,
the playmaking, the all the variables that go with that. He doing 4 or 5 things Obi just can't do. You know what I mean? And he's a winning type player. Because that's all he want to do is win, So I think that's why, when we looked at the trade, we thought it was crazy, a homegrown talent, grown talent out of Brooklyn, New York City guy. So I get it, but make no mistake, Shinzo is changing how the Knicks get down. Him and Quickly, they both make together. Like either one of them play the point guard spot at any time. So
at any time, and stellar defense.
That's a recipe for success to me. So I think if these cats, once they get that cohesion together and just get locked in together, they know how they play and know each other's tendencies. It's still early though. You know what I mean? Wait till about the 20th game of the season. This Shinzo, when Shinzo really know how Tom Thibodeau totally coached, because he played in enough games. He know where Julius Randle like his spots. He know where this guy is. So once he get really locked into the team, and know how the chemistry works, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna cause a lot of havoc for the Knicks, because it's the things that he could do with the basketball. I mean, his defense is stellar, his playmaking, his hustle, everything. He's just out there and doing all the little John Stark things and stuff like that. So him and Jay Hart and Brunson, I see why the Knicks did that. They went and brought them Villanova guys in, because it's really about culture. are you coming from a place where you used to playing a certain type of basketball? Them cats come from a place where the only thing they know how to do is win basketball game. That's all they play for. And that's what we got and we needed in New York, Shop Out. We needed players, not this uber talent, because you could have talent, but you're not a winner. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't care how good you are. If you don't have a winning mentality, like I want to win, I don't just want to score, get points, and say that I'm nice and get the commercials and all that. No, that's cool. But are you going to win basketball games for me? And if you ain't winning basketball game, I don't want what we need you for. You know what I mean? Everybody got talent. Is can you win basketball game? I think that's the difference with Shinzo and Obi and all these guys. He been ever since he been in the league, he been winning. He won with his college team. He won with the Bucks. He went there. Dan went there with the Golden State Warriors, and he about to go there with the Knicks. So I think we good to go, man. So let's get it. Let's get it popping. The game in 10 minutes. Y'all know me. I'm just trying to keep the energy going. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Don't hide, divide. It's all good, man. We in here, man. Next we'll talk pregame flame, Divine Shop Powers. We about to get out the building and let's go see these boys and go down here and get the 500 tonight and get that record to 4-4. Shop Powers, my man. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, Divine. Salute to you as always. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Clean game tonight. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think this is going to be something that you have to watch out for is Wembanyama. But aside from that, I think they barely get over 100 points, maybe 102, and I think we can have a sim. I don't think we're going to have. I don't want to say we're not going to have numbers like we had the last game. I would love for us to have numbers like that, but I think in one of those 3 percentages, we may drop a little bit. You know what I mean? But that's where we hit those numbers. We should be hitting closer to 115 points. So I'm going to say, like I said, 111 to 102. Because I think our defense is going to stay number one for a while.
Yes, indeed. Let's get it, my man. Everybody, y'all have a safe night tonight. Enjoy the game. Get ready to get yourself locked in. Go get your pregame prep on and all that good stuff. Because I'm about to do the same. We're going to get up here and watch the New York Knicks play Victor Wembanyama tonight in MSG live. It should be fun. It's going to be buzzing. And let's say D-Ross is a grind guy. I'm a grind guy too, so I'm always on D-Ross on that. I think that outside shoot shot tonight is going to be where it's at. I think our guard play got to be on a high level tonight.
Right. Tonight that Wembanyama blocked this.
Yeah, I think Jalen Brunson go for 7 threes tonight. I think Quentin Grimes going to drop 4, and I think we're going to go out there and get it popping tonight, man. So let's hope it works out that way. And if it is, it's all good. Salute to everybody. We see you cats Sunday. Unless me and Shop Power drop in on the next 2 days. If not, now make sure y'all go check Ron out. If you need some Nick medicine for the weekend, I know what it is.
You don't want to jump off that ledge. Yeah, check out Ron's show.
Go check out Ron's show, 11:30, 11 o'clock Saturday. What a way to wake up Saturday and to get into a Nick groove, and that's where it's at. So let's go get this W, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody out there, all the podcasters, all the Nick fans, everybody, man. It's Nick season. We got to get amped. Let's go. Let's get this money. We got to get this win tonight, man. Let's get it. Shop Powers. My brother, I see you.
You're ready. You're ready.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night, man. Ladies and gentlemen, peace. Be safe.
Peace.
Y'all next round. Time for Divine Shop, KJ events. This real talks the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with the click. That's the conglomerate. The Nick's real talk, the real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. My entourage be on the job, my energy. Feeling tripping in 10 books. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the link Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's headspace that appear like Squarespace. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. The city decks is on the court, looking pretty legit. I think true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine to Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
right here.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.